FaniWillis, the Georgia what's-her-face who's bringing a fourth indictment after Trump in Georgia, brings up Sidney Powell. She's drudging up the Kraken lady. And this is just a loser case done, stillborn from the time it comes out. You'd have to be a totally partisan Democrat partisan to ever think this was something serious. I'm Doug, and this is Doug in Exile. Thanks for letting me bring you the news. I'm going to do my best to show you why this is just pure politics. Of course, subscribe. Of course, give us a thumbs up. Leave us your comment. Let us know what you think. What is your opinion? Are they going to get Trump on this fourth indictment? Here's a clip from the clown show.
Sources tell CNN that Georgia prosecutors now have text messages and emails directly connecting Trump's legal team to a voting system breach in Coffee County, Georgia in January of 2021.
We covered this breach in 2021. I believe it was originally posted on the Gateway Pundit. It's nothing. It's someone sent someone, which could be like Sidney Powell, Rudy Giuliani, sent someone to go into this warehouse area and look for machines associated with the voting. They're like, go get those machines. We're going to look at them. We're going to find out. But anyways, that's what happened. And now they're trying to pin that to Trump. So they have to find a way to get Trump, show that Trump was telling his lawyers to do it. And right now you can already tell they only have the lawyers doing it on their own.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is expected to seek charges against more than a dozen people. And if she brings charges against the former president, it would be the fourth indictment of Trump since being voted out of office.
Fani Willis is going after Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell. She has nothing on Trump yet. She has to still try and tie what Sidney Powell allegedly did, tie it back to Trump, like get Trump to order it for her. That's what they're trying to do. But this is total Keystone Cops, little stuff. Obviously, this is no emergency because they didn't touch this thing until Trump decided to run. Just now, they were fine with all of this until just now.
But we're learning that prosecutors here in Georgia have text messages that do connect members of Trump's legal team to the breach that happened in the Coffee County Elections Office, where operatives that were hired by lawyers like Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani did gain access to voting systems in Coffee County on January 7, 2021.
Okay, they have some operatives that worked for Giuliani and Sidney Powell. That's all they got.
But really what these text messages do is they show you the process and the planning that went in to this breach and how Trump attorneys were helping coordinate efforts to get access to this voting system in this rural Republican county.
It doesn't show anything about what Trump did. And we all know of way worse instances. That is Hillary Clinton destroying information. The FBI lying about laptops is nothing compared to Trump's lawyers going on a ghost busting hunt for a few voting machines in some warehouse in Redneck, Georgia.
Now, Rudy Giuliani is somebody who his lawyer has vehemently denied that he had any involvement, actually pointing the finger at fellow former Trump attorney Sidney Powell, saying that he had nothing to do with the breach in Coffee County.
Rudy threw Sidney Powell under the bus. That's fine. It probably means he's innocent. He didn't do anything.
It's big.
It's small and it's dumb.
We've known about the breach, but had no idea that it could have been overseen, or even the moving forces would have been so high up in the Trump campaign. Giuliani, Powell, it's about as high as you go.
Oh, now they're high. Remember a couple of years ago when they were covering Rudy Giuliani and they kept showing like the hair coloring sweating down his face and how he's just an old has-been nothing of a mayor, and Sidney Powell is just a low-end trivial lunatic who never won anything. And now so they're going like, these are the highest people in the world, the most respected, highest people in the campaign.
And is it your view, because we're talking about, the highest of the levels among, Trump's legal team that would allegedly be involved here?
Oh, it's the highest people involved. It's like Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell that 3 weeks ago they were all talking about like they worked in the kitchen on a Keystone Cops episode. These people are frauds. CNN is a fraud. This FaniWillis is a complete fake. You'll notice they're not talking about the Brad Raffensperger phone call anymore, probably because instead of selectively editing it, they actually listened to the whole thing that exonerates Trump. So now they had to go after something else quick, find something. We found a little warehouse. This is nothing. This needs to be dismissed. Just sit here and just laugh at it, guys. Trump is not worried. He believes in you and I, the American people. This will not stand. I'm Doug in exile.